Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? This video is mostly for my entrepreneurs on here, and just a little progress report. I'm out here in California again. I'm out here about every week, which is a good thing. So we just opened up a new location out here in California, and I'm going to be opening something really soon out in Las Vegas. So I'm excited about that. But one of the things that I was thinking about was, as an entrepreneur, what gets you going? What gives you that motivation? And I noticed something about myself that gets me motivated all the time. Because you see, as an entrepreneur, we know we have no one to hold us accountable but ourselves. We pick our own work schedule. We decide when to do certain tasks. Sometimes we do it throughout the day. Sometimes we knock it out. But sometimes the most easiest thing could be the hardest thing as well. Sometimes picking up that phone, making that phone call, getting in contact with the person that you need to talk to is the most simplest thing, but could mentally be the hardest thing because you think it's so simple. And that's called procrastination. Now, what I've noticed about myself is when I do those things that I procrastinate on, and I decide just to knock it out, just to pick up that phone and, talk to the right person that I need to talk to inquire about setting up what I need to set up, it's very exhilarating. I feel great. I get this rush that comes across me. I'm just like, ooh, let's do that again. Because the sense of winning is addictive. And that's the thing with us entrepreneurs. We love the feeling of success. We love the feeling of winning. Because it's like a game, almost like a challenge. Because the average person gives up. They do not have persistence. We have persistence. We have the end goal in mind. And that's just motivating to me. And you gotta have your mind right. Things that help me get my mind right. And I don't listen to music very often as I used to. Maybe I should start listening to it more. But music for me, for example, like electronic music, EDM music, certain like old house songs, classic house songs, that does it for me. It puts me in a mood, and I can feel the frequency through the music, and it just changes my whole mindset, my whole perspective of whatever's going on, because it kind of resets me and balances me and reminds me that the world is mine and the world is yours as well. Again, you should read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. He talks about that the world, this life, is a big movie. You are the director of your life. You are the director of your movie. Everyone else is just a co-star or an extra. So that's a book I really recommend that you read. Life-changing. I remember reading that book, and I was just getting epiphanies left and right. And those are like sudden realizations of truth. My truth. You see, whatever you convince yourself that life is, that's what it is for you. Everyone lives in different realities. Whatever you truly believe that you will get out of life, what you will become, it's what you will get. Whether it's through a circumstance, through a car, through a situation, the age you choose to retire and the way you see your lifestyle, that's all predetermined by you and what your true thoughts and beliefs are of you, of receiving that. Very few people understand this. It's so powerful and so true. I don't know how it works, but it's a universal law. And see, the thing about the Bible too, I question the Bible a lot. There is a lot of truth. There's a lot of information missing. And there's also things that have been manipulated. So it's kind of hard to 100% fully accept the Bible. But you got to take what you can, what works for you, and apply it in your life. What you reap is what you sow. And that's not only in action, that's also in your words, that's also in your thoughts, and what you believe. What you reap is what you sow. It's what you get. If you're stuck, if you're learning to grow a business and you don't know what to do or how to start a business, seek and you shall find. Right? The more you look into something, you get your answers. You don't have any opportunities, you got to keep knocking until you find an unlocked door. Just because you get 100 no's doesn't mean that all those doors are going to be locked. It's just that you have to keep going. It's called persistence, not giving up. Going for after what you want. The universe is going to work with you and for you. And that's only if you truly believe that you can have those things. And you have to change your mindset, your perception of things, even your expectations. Let everything go and know that everything is always going to work out for you. This life of ours that we live, it's very deep. Not too many people talk about how deep this life is, because are we living in a simulation? What's real? Do we get reincarnated? Have we lived multiple times? Do we have consciousness now because we're more aware of our past lives? There's another universal law that states that if you exist, you will always exist in some way, shape, or form. So when you die, do we really die? Do we perish? We still exist. Because there's no more room in non-existence for non-existence. Everything that doesn't exist already doesn't exist, and everything that exists already exists. Hope that makes sense, guys. Think about that one. Alright, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon again. Stay motivated out there. Stay driven. You just can't give up. You got to keep going. I know it can get hard. It can get frustrating. It can be stressful. You can be down and you're just stuck and don't even want to get up and dress well. But you got to fake it till you make it, right? You got to get the feeling of success to be successful. You got to stand up, get up, do what you got to do, force yourself, because it can only get better. You're holding yourself back. You're locked up, chained in your dungeon, thinking that things don't work out for you because that's your mindset. And I know it's hard to get out of that sometimes. I've been there several times. But once you start getting momentum, or you just knock out that big task, things are going to change dramatically for you guys. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.